Chalo guys, welcome everyone to CAT preparation by textbook. Let's start today's session. Another session on practice for QA for CAT 2025. Let's move ahead. Guys, do show up daily at 7 p.m. because at 7 p.m. on this channel, we conduct QA classes relevant for CAT and other management entrance exam. Sorted? Chalo, let's start with the first question of the day. That's the first question. I'll give you 90 seconds for this. Think about it. And then we will discuss this question. Give me your answer in the comment box. Come on, guys. Try solving this. Hello, Rajni. You got close to 35 seconds. What is the number of palindrome? क्या होता है? देखो, जिसका आग उल्टा पिछला एक समान, right? जैसे 1 to 1. This is a palindrome. आगे से पढ़ो तो भी 1 to 1, पीछे से पढ़ो तो भी 1 to 1. That is a palindrome. And right. Chalo, time's up. Quickly देखो. Now we have to find the number of palindromes between 10 and 1 lakh. 10 से 1 lakh के बीच में you have to find the number of palindromes. Now we know that कि palindrome would be the 2-digit or 3-digit or 4-digit or 5-digit. तो आपको क्या करना है? 2-digit palindrome निकालना है. 2-digit palindrome and then 3-digit palindrome and then 4-digit palindrome निकालेंगे हम लोग. Last but not the least, 5-digit palindrome. Okay. 6-digit we are not gonna take it because 6-digit will cross 1 lakh. 2-digit palindrome कितने हैं? सर 2-digit मतलब इन दोनों पे सेम नंबर आना चाहिए. I have 9 options. हाँ या ना? 1 से लेके 9 तक anything will work. 3-digit palindrome, right? इसके लिए I have 10 options. 0 से लेके 9 तक, 0 to 9, I can put anything. So these are 10 numbers. इसके लिए 10 options है मेरे पास. But for first and last, I have 9 options. I cannot put 0 at the first. I cannot put 0 at the first. So for first and last, I have 9 numbers as an option. So answer would be 9 cross 10, 90 over here. 9 cross 1, 9 over here. इस वाले में first and last they have to be same. Second and second last they have to be same. Second and second last पे I can put any one of 10. First and last पे I have 9 options. I cannot put 0 in the first. Hence 0 cannot be at the last. So total number of options is 9 into 10 again. 9 into 10 is 90. Let's talk about 5-digit palindrome. This has got 10 options. This has got 10 options. Anything between 0 to 9 we can put. This has got 9 options. I cannot put 0. Okay, so number of options is 9 into 10 into 10. This is 900. Final answer would be 900 plus 90 plus 90 plus 9. Final answer would be 900 plus 90, 990 plus 90, 1080 plus 9, 1089. This is our Final answer. Oh, yes, sir. Next question. Try this one. I'll give you 2 minutes for this. Come on, guys. Do attempt. Hello, dear. You got close to 40 seconds left. Chalo, time's up. Okay, check this out. There are 19 spherical balls. 19 spherical balls that are tightly arranged in a hexagonal box. ये आपको 2D दिख रहा है, but you have to imagine this is a box. कैसा होता है 3D box? Hexagonal box है. So this has got some height, which is not visible to you. इसका कुछ एक height है. Tightly arranged in a hexagonal box in a single layer as shown. So 19 balls एक box में रखे, single layer, tightly arranged. Okay, इसका height visible नहीं है, but we know that the height of this hexagonal box would be the diameter of the sphere, क्योंकि the balls are fit tightly into it. The radius of each ball is 2 centimeters. Very good. The volume of what is the volume in the box which is not occupied by the balls? तो आपको क्या करना है? बॉक्स का वॉल्यूम निकालना है, and then 19 spherical balls का वॉल्यूम निकालना है, and you have to find the difference. You have to find the volume of the box that is not occupied by the balls. Finding out volume of balls is pretty easy. Volume of 19 balls is what? Volume of 19 balls. This is pretty easy. ये क्या है? 19 into 4/3. Pi को pi रहने देते हैं because answer में pi is there. R cube, radius of each ball is 2 centimeters into 8 cube into 2 cube, that is 8. 2 cube. How much is this? 19 into 8 for the 32. 19 into 32. 32 into 19 is 570 plus 38. 570 plus 38. 608 pi by 3. 608 pi by 3. This is the volume of the balls. This is the volume of the balls. So कहीं ना कहीं अगर आप तुक्का मारना चाहते हैं तो C it seems could not be the answer. मतलब there are very bright chances that C is not the answer. आगे बढ़ते हैं. Now I have to find the volume of this box. What is volume of the box? Volume of the box. Volume of box is equal to area of hexagonal into height. है ना? वॉल्यूम ऑफ दिस बॉक्स इज एरिया ऑफ द हेक्सागन इनटू हाइट. हाइट क्या है सर? हाइट इज द डायमीटर ऑफ अ spherical ball. So I know that the height is 4. Height is sorted. I know that the height of this thing is 4. आपको एरिया ऑफ हेक्सागन निकालना है. Area of this hexagon. And we know that area of a hexagon is 3 root 3 by area of a hexagon. This is nothing but 3 root 3 upon 2 into side square. Area of a hexagon is 3 root 3 upon 2 into side square. We have to calculate the side of this hexagon. इस hexagon का side आपको calculate करना है. How to do that? That is the challenge. Okay, let's try and do that. इसको अच्छे से लिख देते हैं हम लोग. 3 root 3 upon 2 into side square into 4 into 4. Height is 4. We are trying to find out the side of the square, side of the hexagon. अभी देखो, when you closely observe this diagram, this and let's take these three centers of the circle. These three centers of the circle and join them. 3 centers of a circle and let's join them. Can I find this height? ये जो height, sorry, ये जो height है, can I find this? ये निकाल सकते हैं क्या? आ जाओ देखते हैं. इस ट्रायंगल को I'll draw outside so that आपको थोड़ा visualize हो, and then I'll take it off. Suppose this is the triangle. 3 centers, 3 center को join करके triangle बनाया. So this is 4, this is 4, this is 4. Let's name the triangle to be ABC. This is A, this is B, this is C. Okay. Now area of this equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4 into 4 square. And if I draw this height from here, area of this triangle will also be half into 4 into this H. If this is H, right? So this goes, height is 2 root 3. So this is small height is 2 root 3, if I'm not wrong. Okay, so that height is 2 root 3. आप थोड़ा सा focus करोगे. So this triangle is the identical triangle. 2 root 3, 2 root 3, 4 root 3. This is 4 root 3. Similarly, you can draw 2 triangles here as well. 2 root 3, 2 root 3, 4 root 3, 4 root 3, 4 root 3, 8 root 3. Right? So यहाँ से यहाँ तक का height is 8 root 3. Okay. But ये छोटा part अभी भी pending है. These two. What is this? This is 2 and 2. This is 2 and 2. So the entire length is what? Entire length is what? So this is 2 root 3, 2 root 3, 2 root 3, 2 root 3, 8 root 3 plus 2 plus 2, 4. Hi Anna, I'm taking this out, beta. Okay, we know what we have done. You can always go back and watch it. So the entire length, this entire length is what? एक नाम दे देते हैं ABC, इसको D देते हैं, इसको E दे देते हैं. आ जाओ. What is DE? So DE is what? 2 root 3 into 4 plus radius 2 into 2. ये 2 और ये 2 add हो जाएगा. What you will have here is 8 root 3 plus 4. That is the length. 8 root 3 plus 4. DE का length. Now let me take out this entire diagram. This DE का length is as good as this length. Hi Anna. This DE का length is as good as this length. I can also name this as DE. Chalo. And I know that DE is what? DE is 8 root 3 plus 4. Now, one last construction. Let's name this triangle to be DEF. अगर मैंने एक perpendicular draw किया यहाँ पर, perpendicular draw किया, ठीक है? इसका नाम दे देते हैं G. perpendicular draw किया. So what is DG? DG is half of this. Now this line is divided into two equal parts because the diagram is symmetric. This first top, the top would be half of this. DG would be half of DF. So 4 root 3 plus 2. Right? अच्छा angles के बारे में बात करते हैं. This is 90. This total was, what is the interior angle of a regular hexagon? What is the, I'm taking this out now beta. What is the interior angle of a regular hexagon? So that is n minus 2 interior angle. N minus 2 upon n into 180. Hayana. The interior angle of a regular hexagon. So this is, n is 6 in this case. Hexagon has 6 sides. So 6 minus 2 upon 6 into 180. This gives me 120 degrees. So this interior angle is 120, but this would be 60. And this third angle would be 30. This third angle would be 30. And now in this triangle, in triangle DFG, I have one of the sides, I have all the three angles. I can find out the DF using trigonometric equation. Agar, if we take F as reference, तो sin F क्या हो जाएगा बेटा? Sin F would be DG perpendicular for this angle. This is perpendicular and DF is hypotenuse. DG upon DF. What is sin F? Sin 60. Sin 60 equals DG. What is DG? 4 root 3 plus 2. What is DF? DF needs to be calculated. Sin 30 is root 3 by 2. Got it? So DF would be 8 root 3 plus 4 upon root 3. और अगर इस root 3 को split किया तो 8 plus 4 root 3 मिलेगा आपको side. So the side we are talking here is this. The side we are talking here is this 8 plus 4 root 3, 8 plus 4 by root 3. Yes or no? Chalo. The side we are talking here is 8 plus 4 root 3. So this is nothing but 3 root 3. 3 root 3 upon 2 into 8 plus 4 upon root 3 whole square multiplied by 4. And this becomes the volume of the box. This becomes the volume of the box. करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है? चलो 3 root 3 upon 2. इसका स्क्वायर कर लेते हैं 64 plus 16 by 3 plus 32 upon root 3 into 4. ठीक है? This goes in 2 times and 2 3s are 6. तो ये भी हटा देते आ जाओ. This is 6 root 3 in outside. So 6 root 3 192 208 upon 3 plus 32 upon root 3. Sorted. Individually multiply कर देते हैं. Individually multiply किया. So this is 2 टाइम में जाएगा 416 root 3 plus root 3 से root 3 गया 32 cross 6. 32 cross 6 is how much? 32 cross 6 is 192. This is what we have. Is it? Okay. Or we have maybe somewhere. Okay, this is 64 by root 3 na beta. Twice AB 32 into 2 64 by root 3. This is 64 by root 3. This is 64 by root 3. Okay. So this becomes 64 into 6 384. And this is the volume of the box. This is the volume of the box. Volume of box. बॉक्स का वॉल्यूम निकाल लिया, बॉल का वॉल्यूम निकाल लिया. सर ऐसे क्वेश्चन शीट में नहीं है. बी. ओह, इट्स नॉट डिफिकल्ट. स्वयं पारिक, नॉट एवरी क्वेश्चन. ऐसा देखो, दिस इज एप्लीकेशन, दिस इज नॉट अ क्वेश्चन. यू कैन नॉट एक्सपेक्ट एवरी सिंगल क्वेश्चन इन शीट. हर एक क्वेश्चन, दिस इज अ वैरायटी, दिस इज नॉट अ यूनिक कंसेप्ट. कोई नया कंसेप्ट नहीं है. ऑल वी आर ट्राइंग टू डू कि बॉक्स का एरिया निकाल रहे, स्फीयर का एरिया निकाल रहे और माइनस कर रहे. और बॉक्स हेक्सागन है. वी हैव डन एरिया ऑफ द हेक्सागन, राइट. ये कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है? कॉन्सेप्ट क्या है? वी हैव डन एरिया ऑफ द हेक्सागन. अब एरिया ऑफ द हेक्सागन तो निकाला है ना हमने, ये उसी कॉन्सेप्ट के ऊपर है. दिस इज द कॉन्सेप्ट. एप्लीकेशन, यही तो आपका स्ट्रांग होना चाहिए. इसके ऊपर है क्वेश्चन. अब साइड, हम बस साइड निकाल रहे हैं, दैट्स इट. साइड निकाला, साइड पुट किया. तो इट्स नॉट यूनिक, इट्स एन एप्लीकेशन. चलो ये क्वेश्चन अगर शीट में डाला, टुमारो देयर कुड बी अ डिफरेंट क्वेश्चन, वो शीट में नहीं है. अंडरस्टैंड? ये इसमें कॉन्सेप्ट क्या यूज हो रहा है वो देख बेटा, ठीक है. वही इंपॉर्टेंट है एज अ स्टूडेंट. चलो, सो दिस माइनस दिस, 384 plus 416 root 3 minus 68 pi by 3. This is the right answer. Option D was the right answer. Option D was the right answer. ठीक है. चलो, एक बार आई रिकमेंड यू गाइस कि उसको वापस से सॉल्व करना है आपको. हेक्सागन में स्फीयर पैक किया बॉक्स में, और देयर कुड बी एनी रेगुलर क्वाड्रिलैटरल जिसके अंदर दे कैन पुट सर्कल्स. तो कैसे ट्रीट करना है, दिस इज वन वे. सॉर्टेड. ये एक बार पक्के से यू हैव टू सॉल्व इट अगेन. चलो नेक्स्ट, ट्राई दिस वन. I'll give you 90 seconds. Attempt this question. Do like the session, everybody. There is some error with the question. Take this as y. Take this as x minus y. There is error here. X minus y minus 1 equals 0. Okay, this is x minus y minus 1 equals 0. ठीक है. आ जाओ करते हैं how to solve this question. A very small error in the question. Okay. Now, this question says that कि एक triangle ABC x minus y minus 1 equals 0 is the perpendicular bisector of BC. सो ये जो लाइन है इसका इक्वेशन है x माइनस वाई माइनस 1 इक्वल्स 0, ओके, इज परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर, x minus 2y plus 10 equals 0 is the perpendicular bisector of AC. AC का perpendicular bisector. So this line is x minus 2y plus 10 equals 0. Vertex C is 3, 4. Vertex C is 3, 4. Okay. You have to find the equation of the line AB. अभी AB के equation के लिए, this is perpendicular bisector again. AB का इक्वेशन निकालने के लिए देयर आर मल्टीपल वेज, बट यहां से एक चीज दिख रही है ऑफ देयर आर 4-5 वेज. यहां से एक चीज दिख रही है कि आई हैव दीज लाइंस एज द परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर, मींस दिस लेंथ इज इक्वल टू दिस लेंथ एंड दिस लेंथ इज इक्वल टू दिस लेंथ. सो कहीं ना कहीं A इज मिरर इमेज ऑफ C विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू दिस लाइन, है ना, परपेंडिकुलर बाइसेक्टर है. So across this line, A is mirror image of C. Okay. Similarly, B is mirror image of C across x minus y minus 1 equals 0. Okay. And note this down. How to find a mirror image? Suppose there is a straight line. Note this down. There is a straight line जिसका AX plus BY plus C equals 0 is the equation. The equation is AX plus BY plus C equals 0. And there is a point P over here with coordinates x1, y1. And इसका जो mirror image है ना would be Q. इसका जो mirror image है is Q. What is the coordinates of Q? Q का coordinate क्या होगा? तो देखो, this will satisfy, ध्यान दो, x, let this be x1 y1, ठीक है, तो x माइनस x1 अपॉन a इक्वल्स y माइनस y1 अपॉन b, और थोड़ा छोटा करना पड़ेगा, चलो, x माइनस x1 अपॉन a इक्वल्स y माइनस y1 अपॉन b इक्वल्स माइनस 2 टाइम्स a x1 प्लस b y1 प्लस c अपॉन a स्क्वायर प्लस b स्क्वायर. ओके, sir, in the previous question, volume of the box will be 6 root 3 side square. Very good. So chances of getting 3 in denominator is very low. हाँ, chances of getting denominator in 3 is very low, but still there are chance ना. इस क्वेश्चन की बात कर रहे हो. ओके, 3 root 3 upon 2 into side square. ओके, तो 6 root 3. Chances of getting 3 in the denominator is very low. Makes sense? Makes sense? अच्छा, तो हमने पहले इसको एलिमिनेट किया था. अगर करना चाहते थे, अगर थोड़ा सा 95% एक्यूरेसी और 5% रिस्क के साथ, इफ यू वांट टू गो विथ इट, यू कैन गो विथ इट. हेलो अर्पित, नोट दिस डाउन. इफ देयर इज अ पॉइंट P, x1 y1 and there is a line ax plus by plus c, आपको P का मिरर इमेज निकालना है. So you need to use this. आ जाओ. Now how to use this? पहले हम लोग A का कोऑर्डिनेट निकालेंगे. पहले A का कोऑर्डिनेट. How to can we start from free marks? अरे क्या बोल रहे हो अर्पित? First we will try to find A. Coordinates of, we are trying to find coordinates of A. Okay, so coordinates of A is nothing but a mirror image of C with respect to this line. So मेरा x1 y1 क्या हो गया बेटा? x1 y1 would be 3 and 4, right? What would be my A? My A is 1, my B is -2. मेरा A है 1 और मेरा B है -2. Sorted. coordinates of A के लिए we need these values. And now let's write this. X minus x1 upon A is equal to y minus y1 upon B, and B is minus 2, equals minus 2 times AX1. So 1 into x1 is 3 minus, what is this? Chala. B by 1, B is minus 2 into 4, and last mate is plus C. Acha, C is 10 plus 10 upon A square plus B square. So this is 1 square plus minus 2 square, which is nothing but 5. इसको थोड़ा सा सॉल्व कर लेते हैं. This is 10, 3, 13 minus 8, 5 by 5 minus 2. So this entire thing is 1. So right hand side में we are left with minus 2. Guys, this is 3 plus 10, 13. 13 minus 8, 5. 5 by 5, 1. So this entire thing vanishes. This entire thing vanishes. मुझे x coordinate निकालना है. First I will equate these two. So x minus 3 upon 1 equals minus 2. Right? This gives me x as 1. This gives me x as 1. Second, if I want the y coordinate, I have to equate these two, right? So y minus 4 upon minus 2 equals minus 2. Minus 2 into minus 2 is plus 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. So y is 8. So coordinates of A are 1 and 8. Coordinates of A are 1 and 8. Now you have to find the coordinates of B. Now you have to find the coordinates of B. I hope this is clear. यहाँ तक समझा है ना? Now we have to find the coordinates of B using the same equation. चलो, let me take all of this out. You can always go back and watch क्या किया था मैंने, right? So for B, coordinates of B निकालना है. तो B के लिए x1 y1 again is 3 and 4. B का coordinate निकालना है. So B is mirror image of C across this line. Okay. So x1 y1 is again 3 and 4. What is A, B, C now? A is 1, B is minus 1, and C is minus 1. Right? A is 1, B is coefficient of y along with the sign, and C is the constant along with the sign. Chalo, let's use the same formula. X minus x1 upon A equals y minus, what is x minus x1? X minus 3 upon 1 equals y minus 4 upon minus 1 equals minus 2 times A x1. So this is 1 into 3, B y1 minus 1 into 4 plus C minus 1 upon A square plus B square. So 1 square plus minus 1 square. This is A square plus B square. This is 2. This is 2. Okay. अब इसको करते हैं solve. 3 and this is minus 5. So minus 2 and minus 2 is 4. 4 by 2 is 2. So this entire thing is 2. Bolo yes sir. The entire thing is 2. Sir, can we just put coordinates of A in the options? अगर एक ही option satisfy कर रहा है तो you can do that. आपको coordinate of A मिल गया ना, this should satisfy the equation, right? ये मैं आपको लास्ट में बताने वाला था. तो अगर केवल एक ही equation है which satisfies the equation, that would be the answer. That would be the answer. But अगर एक से ज्यादा equation हुआ, then you have to find coordinate of B as well, and then उसके बाद and so on. So x minus 3 upon 1 equals to, what is this? X is 5. 2 plus 3, 5. So x is 5. Okay. Y minus 4 upon minus 1 equals to, this gives me y as 2. So अब आपको मिल गया है coordinate of x and y for B as well, which is 5 and 2. Now, the line which satisfies both of these equations, both of these points would be the answer. या तो अब तुम डायरेक्टली कर सकते हो यहां से, मतलब विथ 100% श्योरिटी, with 100% surety. The equation of this line must satisfy both of these points. You can go by options. Right? अगर आपको ऑप्शंस के थ्रू नहीं जाना है, या फिर चलो इसके बाद, हालांकि इसके बाद यू नीड नॉट टू सॉल्व, बट स्टिल आपके पास दो पॉइंट्स है एंड यू वांट टू फाइंड द इक्वेशन ऑफ द लाइन, तो यूज 2 पॉइंट फॉर्म, use 2 point form, which says that y minus y1 equals y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 bracket में x minus x1. This will give you the equation of the line, right? चलो कर लेते हैं इसको, खत्म करते हैं काम, ठीक है? और when you put this ना, you'll get one of these as the options. I don't remember which one is it, but you can put options. 3, 16, 19. Okay. D works. D is the option. D is the right answer to the question. Oh, yes, sir. You need to have the understanding. You need to have the understanding of the entire concept, entire approach. ये आपको पता होना चाहिए. And then only you can do छोटा मोटा जो here and there handy tricks है. Okay, very good. Next, try this one. I give you 90 seconds. I give you 90 seconds for this. Sure. Come on, guys. So time's up. Let's discuss the question. Chalo, an unbiased coin is tossed 7 times. In how many ways can exactly 4 consecutive tails occur? You want 4 consecutive tails. Chalo, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These are 6, 7 है ना? 7 outcomes of 7 coins being tossed, right? You want exactly 4 consecutive tails. In how many ways it can happen? Sir, first 4 में tails आ सकता है. Okay, sir, second से लेके 5 तक में tails आ सकता है. Sir, 3 से लेके 6 तक में tails आ सकता है. Sir, 4 से लेके 7 तक में tails आ सकता है. एंड कहीं ना कहीं इफ यू विल सी ना, तो फर्स्ट से 4 तक का अगर इफ द ऑप्शंस इज x ना, अगर ये x वेज में हो सकता है फर्स्ट 4, तो लास्ट 4 भी x वेज में होगा. ओके, एंड इफ दिस गोज इन 2 से लेके 6 तक, इफ दिस गोज इन y टाइम्स, तो ये भी y टाइप्स होगा, राइट, क्योंकि आइडेंटिकल है, आइडेंटिकल है। सो ऑल वी नीड टू डू कि आप 2 निकाल लो एंड देन वो फिर रिपीट हो जाएगा, राइट। चलो लेट्स टेक द फर्स्ट केस, जहां फर्स्ट फोर्स में आपको टेल्स मिल रहे हैं। सो इनके लिए एक ही ऑप्शन है, राइट, टेल्स 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 टेल्स, यू आर हैविंग टेल्स 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 टेल्स, एंड दिस कैन नॉट बी टेल्स, इसके लिए भी एक ही ऑप्शन है, दिस हैज टू बी हेड्स, बिकॉज अगर यहां भी टेल्स आ गया देयर वुड बी 5 कॉन्सिक्यूटिव टेल्स विच इज नॉट डिजायर्ड, दिस हैज टू बी हेड्स। एंड नाउ इसके लिए 2 ऑप्शन है, इसके लिए 2 ऑप्शन है, सो टोटल नंबर ऑफ ऑप्शंस हैविंग फर्स्ट 4 बीइंग टेल्स इज 2 into 2 4, 2 into 2 4, फर्स्ट केस में 4 है, राइट। चलो अब सेकेंड केस देखते हैं, जहां पर इन चारों में टेल्स आ रहा है, राइट, टेल्स 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 टेल्स, ओके, हियर यू हैव टू हैव हेड्स, हियर यू हैव टू हैव हेड्स। सो एक ऑप्शन इसके लिए है, एक ऑप्शन इसके लिए है, एक ऑप्शन इसके लिए है, फॉर दिस यू हैव 2 ऑप्शंस, एनीथिंग कैन कम। सो 4 plus 2, एंड नाउ जब आप ये केस निकालोगे, सो इट इज आइडेंटिकल टू दिस फ्रॉम द राइट हैंड साइड, आइडेंटिकल टू द सेकेंड केस फ्रॉम राइट हैंड साइड, राइट, कैलकुलेट करोगे सेम चीज मिलेगा 2, एंड देन दिस लास्ट केस इज आइडेंटिकल टू फर्स्ट केस। सर इस यहां हर जगह टेल्स होगा, एक ऑप्शन है, यहां भी हेड्स होगा, एक ऑप्शन है, इसके लिए 2 ऑप्शन, इसके लिए 2 ऑप्शन, टोटल 4 ऑप्शन, लाइक फर्स्ट। सो इन ऑल देयर आर 12 ways possible, in all there are 12 ways possible, बोलो यस सर, राइट। चलो now take this question for your practice, we'll stop here for the day, we'll meet again tomorrow. I'll give you a couple of questions for practice. This as practice, a good question, let this be the first question, let this be the second question. In how many ways 9 distinct prizes can be awarded to 4 runners who finish in first 4 positions such that no runner gets a better prize than a runner who finished ahead of him? बहुत अच्छा क्वेश्चन है, लॉजिकल है, ट्राई दिस वन and answer to this question. The number of positive integral solutions of xyz is equal to 30. These 3 questions, we'll start discussing these 3 questions tomorrow. If you're attempting this, attempt करके comment box में आपका आंसर दे दो, I'll respond if it is right or wrong. चलो, if you have any queries regarding strategy, classes, tips, tricks, fill the form given in the description and our team of experts will reach you out to sort out your queries. Okay, this Saturday at 9 p.m. we are going to conduct a seminar, all 3 of us, me, Amit Surana sir and Ritu Dudhoria ma'am, all of us are going to conduct a webinar over the topic regarding profiling of your college. Okay, do join it. उसका भी सब्सक्रिप्शन रजिस्ट्रेशन का लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है, बी अ पार्ट ऑफ इट बेटा। चलो, signing off from this session, I humbly request कि do like this video and keep showing up at 7 p.m. This motivates us and these sessions are going to help you a lot because we are going to cover a lot of variety moving forward till CAT examination. Till then, have a great day ahead. Chalo bachcha.